Welcome back to the Homeless World Cup here. Live from Oslo on the Roadhouse Plassen on the Oslo Fjord. Beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Oslo. I'm joined by referee Ian McGill.
Nice to be back. Nice to be back.
You commentated for us a bit yesterday. How did you find it?
Yeah, it was fun. You've got a nice view here. You've got the second best view of the match from the commentary box.
The best being yours, maybe?
The best being right in the middle of it. So the referees, we've got Harry Millas as a referee from Australia, and he is getting the guys onto the pitch now. He's going to have the best view because he's going to be right in the thick of it.
It would be good to get your perspective on any decision that we might not agree with, perhaps.
Yeah, for sure. I can usually explain why or how or what they're thinking. Every so often, you just got to shake your head and laugh. But no, the referees are a right good standard. Harry here is very experienced referee from Australia, and he develops he's got 300 referees underneath him in Melbourne who he's responsible for training and developing. So that's really, really good. Luca, who is assisting him, he's got 700 referees under him in Milan who he's responsible for developing. But then assisting in that team is Emmanuel, and Emmanuel's a former player at the Homeless World Cup, who's come through a referee development programme. So there's real experienced referees developing players who are taking part in the tournament, taking part in previous tournaments, and showing them a referee's a thing to be. It's a really good career path for some people, and it is really top level referees putting in time to develop the players who are thriving.
So a fantastic standard here.
Standard is high. I've not seen Denmark playing properly yet this year. They've got their team is usually
their captain Balling is one of the standout players for me. He never stops. He battles very, very hard. He is a baller. Balling is a baller.
Balling is a baller is good. And that thing of never stopping, it is so hard. We saw games yesterday, Portugal, Mexico. Portugal competed so hard for so long in the game. They ran out of puff and Mexico went over the top of them.
Yeah, I heard it was a very close game. Portugal going close to causing an upset there against the favourites. Yeah,
it's a much harder, much quicker game than you would expect. You know, people could say it's only 7-minute halves. Boy, when you went hard for 14 minutes,
you know about it.
You know about it.
So this is a Group A clash. Denmark on 3 points, Indonesia on 6. And must win for Denmark if they're to try to progress to the Homeless World Cup trophy.
I'm going to say a big hello to all the folks watching, tuning in from Indonesia. We get big numbers of hits on the website from Indonesia.
That's great.
Really, really massive numbers of folks. So
hello to everybody watching from Indonesia. I've been there. It's a great place. Climbed the volcano Mount Rinjani, which is a beautiful place.
Great work.
It took me 3 days.
3 days? That sounds pretty big to me. We've got an Indonesian referee in the referee team, Jaka Arasande from Bandung. It's great having him around. He's obviously not allowed to referee this game because Indonesia are playing.
Yeah. Here's Balling. Nice feet to Jensen. He's got Monberg out to his right, who's been very impressive as well.
Both teams are set up nicely here. They're obviously well drilled, both these teams, because they've set up. There's a very nice goal.
Great goal. Very nice. Very important goal. Denmark get off the mark first. Intercepted by Balling. Got Monberg to his left. Decides to shoot.
Good strike from Balling. You were right, though. He's reading the game well, and interceptions are great. And he stepped up. He takes control here. He's the free stepping into the other half. Of course, the defending team must leave a player in the attacking half there, so you get these 3-on-2s. And that's it, 1-1.
Badizadi was unfortunate not to save that. That was a goal for number 14 for Indonesia, Andri.
A good finisher will make all the difference, so that Indonesian striker looks like he is going to be a good finisher. That might make the difference in this.
Number 9 for Indonesia up top is Sopian. We've seen so much good play out of him. Here he is. Lays it back, balling at the block.
Nice sign. A nice sign for this game is both teams have been very patient with the ball, and they've been very patient to work their chance and make sure they get a really good chance and take it when they do. It's really clever play. They're well trained, well drilled, these two.
Another great goal there by Sopian.
Again, they patiently built it up and then ruthlessly took it. That's really good street soccer.
We see that so often among the top teams here in Oslo. Just taking their time, waiting for an opening.
Yeah, they're not snatching at chances. They're not grabbing half chances. They're really working hard, and there's a real skill to that, and it does, and it takes a lot of coaching. 3-1 now.
3-1, tapped in by Andri. Sopian. Toe pokes it, finds a way under the keeper. That's 4 goals in very quick succession for Indonesia.
Tough. Denmark need to get that ball in the Indonesian half and get some possession, calm the game down a little bit.
Calm the game down, build up a bit of momentum.
Looks like they've got that now. They've got the ball in Indonesia half and they've got it under control. Trying to take the sting out of that game there.
Tornstedt is on for Denmark as Pinsa breaks.
Nice step across into the Indonesia half. Was careless in possession. Denmark are rattled a little bit by the pressure from Indonesia and those 3 goals in quick succession.
Denmark must try and pick up the 3 points if they have any hope of progressing to the top trophy.
Good though, Balling's brought it out of his own half. They're taking the game to Indonesia now. Games can turn around so quickly, as we just saw. 3 very quick goals for the one team. That can happen just as easily for Denmark here.
We saw that in the first game of the day with Scotland taking on India in the women's team. Scotland started well, took the lead, but in the second half, India were just too good.
Yeah. There's a referee getting involved in play. Harry Millas there. He'll pay all the referees a fine for that.
So, from the games you have officiated in, how have you find any dissent? Have players generally been accepting of your decisions?
Players are nearly always accepting of my decisions, and if they ever disagree with my decisions, they soon change their mind and come round to my point of view. That takes a little bit of...
Is that a bit of Scottish persuasion, perhaps?
That takes a little bit of experience. But it sure helps being big and ugly. No, this tournament is played in great spirit, and it really is. There's no... even if an individual's getting caught up in the moment, and it's a really competitive tournament. People are winning and losing and throwing everything at it, so it's very easy to get caught up in a moment. The coaches, the other players.
What a goal by Monberg there.
Brilliant goal, absolutely brilliant. And they was patient. They took this thing out of the game. They built that up. And they were patient waiting for the right good chance, and they took it. The goalies haven't had much to do in this game, and we've had 6 goals because they've been just such good clinical strikes.
On goal for Indonesia is safe hands, I like to call him.
Well, maybe we'll see it. Maybe we'll see him working. He had 1 good save from Balling.
Here's Sopian to Andri. Or Rinaldi, I should say. Here's Rinaldi again. Post.
Again, you see Denmark have rotated through their whole team now, so their captain is off, getting his breath back. He'll be back on soon, but in this tournament, it's about making sure all your players are getting equal time and using that well, making sure your players get a breather, because it's so hard, it's so tough. So it's not just about being inclusive, it's about just using your resources wisely. Get off, get a breather, get a quick drink, get back on.
Very high intensity play, short bursts of real intense exercise. Yep. Takes it out of these players in the 7 minutes they play per half. We see Carlsen is going to go in nets for Denmark now, wearing the number 1 jersey.
Baratze done very well. Baratze done very well in goals there. He was a busy man for that 1 minute period there when Indonesia were going so hard. So we'll see how Carlsen done, but Baratze certainly earned his place in the team today. There's a look there. Denmark have got a lot of support in the stadium. They're making good noise.
Vi vil også gjøre oppmerksom på at neste kamp her på bane 1, så skal de norske herrene
Denmark just across the water from us in Oslo.
Yeah, they can jump the ferry from here. Here, the Norwegian referees tell me that they would take the ferry across to Denmark and stock up the car because everything's a lot cheaper in Denmark than here. So that covers the ferry ticket. Everybody loves a bargain.
They certainly do. Here's Balling. Just taken off his feet there by Rinaldi.
Really good pressure, really good pressing by Indonesia. If they can keep the ball and if they can keep Denmark stuck in their own half, what a break.
Good save by Carlsen. Can he get up again?
Oh,
just scooped over by Rinaldi.
Frustrating for Carlsen to make such a good save. But Rinaldi's so hungry to take that chance, so hungry to get that finish.
Here's Balling. Still plenty of time for Denmark. Just 3 goals behind.
And 3 goals isn't much in this game. 3 goals, we saw 3 goals in a minute for Indonesia. We can see that for Denmark. We must be patient.
Here's Balling. Good shot.
Good save. Yeah, you were right. Safe hands there. Safe hands. A good save from the Danish captain. It's on the ball again. Denmark trying to keep that ball in the Indonesia half and just work that opening. They've got plenty of time to bring this back.
Here's Balling looking for an opening. Just blasted out by Thornstead. By Lindhardt, I should say, wearing the number 11 for Denmark.
So Rinaldi scored the last goal. He didn't start the game, so he'll be very pleased to get that goal. All the players in the squad, they're all well able to be contributing. We're seeing that with the Denmark changing their goalkeeper.
Rotation is key in this game.
Rotation.
Here is Rinaldi.
Good save. This is a good goalkeeper now. In the first half, there wasn't so many saves. The finishing was clinical. But now the goalies are getting a bit more work to do, and they both showed up well. Both making really good saves.
Jensen there.
5-3. 2 goals is nothing with 5 minutes left.
Here's Balling.
Again, patient build up. Yeah. The different style from Indonesia are much more of a pressing team.
Denmark just need to be patient. 4 minutes left to play.
But Rinaldi and Andrio, they're very much waiting just to snatch that ball and feed the striker in.
Balling. Here's Lindhardt with the shot.
Really good save, good save. The referee's just checking the goalie's okay because he made that save with his face.
Safe face. Here's Thornstead.
Takes more than a ball in the face to put this goalie down.
Lindhardt.
Defending's excellent by Indonesia, but so is the patience. And there's just that hit on the break. Good defending by Denmark there also.
You see Rinaldi taking the corner for Indonesia there. He has been trying to do the same goal every time he plays by flicking it up, turning and shooting. We haven't seen it so far in this game, but yesterday and the day before he was.
And has it worked?
Trying out. Not that I can remember thus far.
Boy, that was such a crucial save there by the Indonesian keeper. That would have made it 5-4, 1 goal in it with 3 minutes to go. And that would have really been an indicator of the momentum swinging behind Denmark. Can Indonesia dig in? And now again, as the players are getting tired, you see them snatching at shots. In the first half, they were a lot more calm, a lot more composed.
Denmark need to keep the pressure up. Here is Balling. He's got Monberg to his right.
They are certainly working the Indonesian goalkeeper.
Good stop by Carlson. Out to Balling. Balling skips past Rinaldi.
It's hitting the man over, good.
Through the legs of Andri.
He's a good competitor, but his Balling, that's not an easy ball for him to be winning there.
He doesn't stop, does Balling. He keeps going.
These two teams there, there's a foul there, but these two teams are competing hard. They know this is a tight game. They know every contest for the ball is really, really important to the outcome of this.
Monberg battling hard there. Here's Balling.
And again, taking his time, the patient build-up. Indonesia now will look to turn this round. Get it into Denmark's half for a while. It's a good save by the Danish goalkeeper now. This half, the goalies are certainly being very productive. The most important players for their team this half.
Good save
Another
again,
great save.
He's been very impressive since he came on the field. Here's Balling with an opportunity. Just blast it. Instead of placing it, he decided for power.
And it's an indicator of getting tired. So is that foul. In the first half there were no fouls. Now there's been a couple in a minute. In the first half everybody was clinical. And now they're snatching a little bit at the chances. There is. But into the last minute there is still time, but there's more urgency now. There's less patience in the build-up because time is running out for Denmark.
Just under a minute left. Can they score two?
It's another good chance. It's another good shot. But it was high. Last chance saloon for Denmark now.
30
last
seconds
chance.
left. Here's Monberg. Jensen.
It's a good shot, but again it's high. He had to take that chance. I think time is running away from Denmark on a different day, and it is. That will be the game. That is 6-3 now for Indonesia.
Time up for Denmark.
6-3. Time up on another day. Denmark could have won this. They were well drilled, well patient.
Very well drilled, yes.
They very much competed in this. Made it a cracking game of football. So well done. Well done to both teams.
Referee just ushering one of the Sopian over to him.
The referee's seen something here. He wants a word with one of the players. And he's giving him a whistle to say, well done, good attitude out there. So it is.
Lovely to see that.
I think the player thought he was going to be in trouble.
We did
instead
too.
of getting congratulated. A pleasure commentating with you. Come
Ian
back
McGill.
up later and do it. I've got to go down and do it again.
You're one of my favourite referees. There's not many of them.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Men neste kamp her på bane 1, da det på tide å innfinne sin plass på tribunen. Da skal Norge altså spille mot Ukraina. The next match here on pitch 1 is the match. Ukraina versus Israel. Går opp i levelsen.
You're joining us at the 2017 Homeless World Cup live from Oslo. We're about to see the home nation